5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This is the Culture Clash.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Welcome, everybody, to this latest edition of the Culture Clash here on the Fandom Podcast Network. I am your all-superior draft commissioner, Kyle Wagner. I will be hosting this very special show. And if you like your floofy, this is not the episode for you. You got to bring the guns, the explosion, and the kick-assery, because this is the action hero movie draft here on Culture Clash tonight. We are going to be drafting our top action heroes, and I have got a great bunch of guys here and gals to draft each a team, which at the end of this episode we are going to be voting on to see who has the most badass team. So without further ado, I'm going to do it for just a second, because this is Culture Clash on the Fandom Podcast Network. And if you're watching live on YouTube, scan that QR code on your screen. It'll take you to our homepage at fpnet.podbean.com. 10 years worth of podcasts there. Lots of stuff to feed your ears. But guys, like I said, I got a lot of great people here. Our first team up, representing the House of Raider Nerd, the one and only co-founder of the Fandom Podcast Network, Mr. Kevin Reitzel.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this action hero movie draft. Now, I'm not tipping the scales on who's going to be on my, short list for draft action stars, but I am wearing my Schwarzenegger Raw Deal t-shirt. Raw Deal is a very underrated Schwarzenegger film, and that movie for Schwarzenegger films probably in my top 3 of his. Yeah. And also, you see his acting jump up a notch in that movie. Highly underrated mob film. Check it out.
I'm just hoping you're not projecting that your draft is going to be a Raw Deal.
I'm drafting to win tonight. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got here?
You got some stiff competition, because representing the House of Movie Foo is the one and only Lacee Adderhold.
Hello. I'm so bummed. I didn't realize that you were going to select Jim Belushi. I don't know what I'm going to do about now. I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Hey, he's got a trilogy of those canine films, so you never know.
Nice.
Well, next up, we haven't seen him in a while, but we are glad to have him back. Tonight, he will be representing the House of Who and Old School, the one and only Gary Akers.
Greetings, everybody. I don't think Will Ferrell was on my list, so I don't know how much Old School will be represented tonight. But
underrated action star, right?
Yeah, if you watch really late night cable, I think you might see actions movies with Will Ferrell.
There you go. Well, lastly, he's here. He was here for us last week when we covered Mandalorian Grogu. He really doesn't represent a house. He's a Ronin, but he's not just any Ronin. He's the comic Ronin, Mr. Steve Brown.
I'm ready for action. Thanks for having me, guys.
Well, before we get to the draft, we do have a little business to take care of here. So let's talk about what's coming soon and just arrived here on the Fandom Podcast Network, because we got all kinds of great stuff going on. Here's what's playing currently. I just mentioned it. Last week, we did our coverage of The Mandalorian and Grogu. Steve, Lacee, Kevin, you were all part of that grand rebellion of covering that. We had a lot of fun. Go check that out on the YouTube channel as well as on your audio podcast. Kevin, we just put out May, Time Warp 1996.
Yes, 1996. That was 30 years ago, people, and we are celebrating the year of 1996. And there was a lot of good movies that came out, and we discovered that there were some interesting ones for May. We covered Barbed Wire, Mission Impossible, Craft, Twister, Dragonheart, and Spyheart, as well as a few others. Check it out.
I can promise Kevin did not try to redo the Barbed Wire dance, so we're safe there. But
move along.
Yeah, I'm moving along now. And of course, Time Warp continues. We are covering the whole year of 1996. So we put out April, and of course, there's also January, February, and March on the Time Warp for 1996. And we covered a little bit of Marvel action too. True Believers podcast covering all things comic media related. The most recent thing, The Punisher: One Last Kill. We had a conversation about that Disney Plus special with John Barenthal returning as the Punisher. And then to Kevin, what's going on at Blood of Kings? There's rumors that there's something new a brew in Highlander.
Yeah, the new Highlander reboot is currently shooting right now in Scotland and UK and Poland, I think it is, or something like that. Yeah, and so we had a reaction show recently with all of our favorite Highlander hosts and friends. And then, we also talked about with John Mosby, who was on both shows. We covered his 1994 article on Highlander 3, where he interviewed the cast. Check it out.
And of course, we've been throwing out a lot of FPNet classics around here. Some of our older shows that we're given a chance to bring you back to it. It is our 10th anniversary, so we're celebrating that. A couple of ones we recently released. We just put out The Wraith on a re-release. The Crow, our very special Devil's Night edition of Couch Potato Theater, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990, and Iron Eagle from 1996. Check out those FPNet classics out there. And we still have some stuff coming soon. We have some fun stuff coming soon, including wrapping up our canon film retrospective with Masters of the Universe. We've been holding off on this because not only are we going to talk about the original film, we have the new film coming out June 3rd, Kevin, and we're going to be covering both of them and having a little fun with Masters of the Universe.
Yes, gonna have very, very excited for that.
Yeah. And Kevin, you're working on a special project for Couch Potato Theater.
Yes, we're going to be talking about the movie Outland from 1981, doing a Couch Potato Theater on it. But we're also going to have a conversation about the fan theories that it could be an Alien 1979 prequel and the similarities between the two films. Do you like that film, Gary?
I adore Outland.
All right, we'll talk later, okay?
It's great, yeah.
And coming up too, we will be having our June edition of 1996 Time Warp, where we'll be covering films like The Rock, Striptease, Eraser, The Phantom, Nutty Professor, and The Cable Guy. But guys, we are here for an action movie draft, so let's get moving into said draft. And it's all about action heroes around here. And, we're going to have fun, but we do have a few rules. Kevin, you want to help me out and give everybody the rules of the action movie draft?
Yeah, so first of all, it's like a fantasy football snake draft. That's where all of these draft ideas come from, where you draft from first to, like, let's say we have 5 participants here. We'll draft 1 through 5, and each of us will be picked on what position that we'll have. And then the person that picked last at 5 will pick again, and we'll go up the ladder. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next round will be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so on and so on. So it'll be 5 rounds, and then we'll have an extra 6th round. We'll have an honorable mention. And all draft picks must be from actors from movies from 1970 to current day, like the Gen X era. Your honorable mention can be from before 1970 if you wish. Each participant can challenge one opponent's draft pick if they want to challenge that pick. For example, are they really considered an action hero? Have they been in enough action heroes? Speaking of, each action hero pick has to have been at least 3 action movies that can be identified with IMDB in the action category. The winner of the draft will be voted by each player after the draft. A player cannot vote for themselves. Most important, though, once an action hero has been picked, they're off the board and can't be picked by anyone else. And then we're going to have a fun bonus round. We'll draft 1 action hero movie director for their team with the same parameters for the action hero draft. Now, who is that said Errol Flynn will be pissed?
The movie guy.
Well, the movie guy, just so you know, that could be someone's honorable mention. So keep that in mind. So there it is. Just remember, we're going to have fun and pick an action director at the end. And so we are all picking to win here. And so if you have a sentimental one or something like that, you might want to, it's not like one of the main marquee draft people. You might want to wait for your honorable mention on that one there. There we go.
There is a plethora of action movie heroes out there, even just going from 1970. And we are going to have a lot of fun tonight with this. But before we do anything, we need to set a draft order. And to set a draft order, I have the picker wheel ready to go. Now, Kevin, will you help me out? We're going to set the draft order? Will you mark the order as we go along?
You betcha, sir.
Okay, I am going to be spinning the wheel. This will be for the number 1 pick in the action movie draft.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, Kyle is number 1.
Okay, Kyle's off the board as the number 1.
I almost had it.
Let's spin it again for who's picking 2. It is the queen of movie foo, Lacee Adderhold.
Lacee.
Kevin, by the way, as you're keeping track of this, is this making my Vanna white?
What?
Well, I am spinning the
Making
wheel.
your Venom white what?
Well, I'm spinning the wheel. That makes me Pat Sajak. You're Vanna White. You're turning.
No,
the
you're
load.
spinning.
Comic Ronin Steve Brown is at pick 3.
All right.
Spin it.
I get 3 and 4.
Yeah, we'll get that fixed. Sometimes the wheel has a mind of its own.
3 and 4. Yeah.
Pick number 4 is going to Mr. Raider Nerd Kevin Reitzel, which means pick number 5 goes to Gary.
I want to see the wheel spin. And Kyle, if you draft Patrick Mahomes, I'm throwing the flag on that.
That's okay. We're good there. Well, guys, without further ado.
Well, before we go, does anybody have any questions before we start?
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we assuming, obviously, that some of these people are deceased? We're assuming that these actors are in their prime.
Yes.
Yes, you are picking. That's a good question. You are picking these action heroes during their prime. You
Okay.
could mention during your draft if you want. I'm picking this person and specifically like right around this movie era.
I
or
like
something
it. I like that. Okay,
You know,
very
just-
nice.
Yeah, just so you're and so keep that in mind too. And I'm glad you brought that up, Steve. That when we choose like who is the action hero draft winner and whose team can beat up whose team, that's the kind of thing you're thinking about when you do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, guys, without further ado, we got some guys in the green room. I think it's time we get this draft underway. And since I am now on the clock, this is easy. With the number 1 overall pick in the action movie draft, the all-powerful commissioner selects Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on,
Arnold.
Is there really any question of this? There's maybe one man who can compete with him in that. We are talking about. We have him up as Dutch from Predator. We're talking about the man who defined the action movie genre for the 1980s and even the early 90s. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. There really should be no question on this at all, in my opinion. So,
Get to the chopper now.
Well,
I wasn't aware that Jingle All the Way was an action movie.
Turbo Man, come on now.
Oh, okay. All right.
all right, Kyle. Well, is there a particular movie that you would like us to think of, him as an action hero,
Well,
leading
come
the
on.
team? Like which character of your pick is leading the team?
There's so many. I mean, but we're obviously we're selecting them for their whole career, but come on. If it bleeds, we can kill it. It's Dutch from Predator.
That's a good one. I can't argue that one.
So.
All right. So no big surprise here, but Arnold Schwarzenegger is off the table.
Yeah. That brings up Lacee Adderhold, the queen of movie foo, selecting with the number 2 pick overall.
Okay. All right. So my first choice, a little bit from the same time frame. He has fought aliens and saved the president and traveled in time. He's been a cowboy and a superhero and Mr. Nobody, Mr. Tango and Cash, Big Trouble in Old China, Kurt Russell.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
This is my first guy.
That is an
Kurt
excellent
Russell.
pick. You can
He's
never
at
go
the top
wrong with
of my
Snake Plissken.
list.
Nice.
Ugh.
Kurt Russell, well done.
Huzzah.
Snaked
There you
me.
go.
Now, is
Ah,
there
push it in
a
there.
Kurt Russell, like, Escape from New York? Is there a Kurt Russell character that you want to kind of lead in to represent, the little icon that would be him?
I think that for me, it's going to be Big Trouble in Little China. Like, it's going to be, the Pork Chop Express.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good call. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Jack.
as he wanders the countryside looking for more comics. Comic Ronin, Steve Brown, you are up with pick number 3.
It just blew up my whole bracket. It just blew up my whole bracket, Lacey.
Me too.
Welcome to a draft.
I thought I'd definitely get to 3 with Snake Plissken, one of my absolute favorites. Good pick, both of you. Very nice, nice start to the competition. I'm gonna go. This may be a no-brainer, maybe not, but I'm gonna go with the beloved Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
There goes Kevin's first pick. You took his wick. You took his wick.
I might have been right in predicting this was going to be a raw deal draft for Kevin.
Oh.
Raw deal. I like it. And I'm probably not. I'm by far maybe the 3rd, 4th, maybe even the 5th as far as loving the John Wick franchise. I just love that man, Keanu Reeves, and he can do no wrong in my book. And I like the idea of him leading my
He's
team.
a devil worshiper, right? You know that, right?
I'm okay. I like him better now.
You fought the devil twice at one. So come on.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. No apologizing in the draft.
I mean, that's amazing. Like, you got
And
Steve,
we've
you got
already had
Alden.
2 picks go sideways, but now Mr. Reitzel, he's got to scramble. Let's see what he does. Pick number 4.
This actually was my first pick, and I'm glad that I get this guy. Keanu probably was number 2 for me, and that I just was hoping to get him. And by the way, real quick, do we have people in the draft that are throwing stuff out right now? Let's share some of those.
Just Kenny,
The draft room. So there you go. Kenny says Keanu is amazing. All right, very cool.
He also
Very
says
cool.
Arnie was his first pick, and number 2 is Rambo.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. This gentleman has had his fair share of action films. He's done all types of genre, and he's in my favorite movie of all time. I'm going with Mr. Harrison Ford.
There you go.
Legend.
Absolute legend. I think I know who Kevin his representative for Harrison Ford might be. I just have a slight idea who it could be.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, right there.
Yeah.
And he's famously said, it was like, how are you going to find the truck? He's like, I don't know. I'm making this as I go along. So yeah,
Well,
Harrison Ford is my pick.
That's the archaeologist version of Just Like Casual.
Yeah,
there we go.
exactly.
Legend Harrison Ford, as Kenny says. Gary, you are up.
Yes, sir.
Not only are you up, you have back-to-back picks.
Yes.
So closing
I'm
out your first
anticipating
round,
that these 2 may be the only ones that actually I get that are on my list, because I'm assuming that everything else is going to be taken by the time I get to it. But glad to be in final for the first round. My first choice, I'm going to have to go with the huge moneymaker, star of my current all-time favorite action franchise, Tom Cruise. Star of the Mission Impossible franchise, of course, like Top Gun, one of the best sci-fi movies of the last 15 years, which is Edge of Tomorrow. Great one. Jack Reacher. I actually really liked his Jack Reacher film, different from the TV show, but I thought that was a solid thing. And of course, he kicks ass in all of the Mission Impossible films, does all of his own stunts. A film insurer's worst nightmare, Tom Cruise.
Not wrong there.
True movie star. Yeah.
All right.
so that closes out the first round. Kevin, you want to rehash the first round real quick?
Of course. All right. So round 1, Kyle chooses Arnold Schwarzenegger, followed by Lacey Adderhold's Kurt Russell, followed by Steve Brown's stupid ass pick of Keanu Reeves. Followed by myself, Harrison Ford, and Gary rounded out the first round as Tom Cruise.
Now, just a reminder, we are doing this as a snake draft, so we will be doing a reverse order of the draft, which means Gary.
The movie guy says Stallone denied in the first round. Wild.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go in the second round.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to last much longer. He's already in the green room, kind of getting a little uncomfortable. But Gary,
this isn't no Shedeur Sanders.
It's going to be no rematch.
Yeah. Gary, you are up, kicking things off in round 2.
Okay, well, not only because we were just mentioning him a few minutes ago before the draft started, but I think arguably you could say he was maybe the original action hero, Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
From, of course, Bond, Outland, of course, we just mentioned. Gentlemen, welcome to the Rock. Yes. We got Hunt for Red October.
He played a great dragon, too.
Today we sail into history. Yes. So that's my number 2 pick is Mr. Shaken Not Stirred.
All right. I like that one.
Mr. Reitzel, you are up.
All righty. Well, on my short list is going to be Sylvester Stallone. I have him on my short list there for obvious reasons. And obviously that looks like what Rambo 2 right there, picture that we're showing.
Yeah, I
right?
believe that's Rambo 2. Yes.
Yeah. Obviously the whole Rambo trilogy, stuff like that. Or no, quadrilogy now. No, 5 movies. Yeah. I forgot about that. So he's my pick for obvious reasons, and one of my favorite Stallone films is Demolition Man. He's a little bit older, he's funnier, he's working on his acting a little bit. So I'm probably gonna go with maybe Rambo 2 era.
I would say Rambo 2 is apex.
Yeah, Rambo 2 era would probably be.
So Rhinestone.
No, I'll pass on Rhinestone.
Oscar. Is it Oscar?
No,
I'll pass on Driven 2. So.
Oh,
yeah,
good. I love that.
Yeah. So so that is my number 2 pick.
Sly is off the board. Mr. Brown, Mr. Ronan, you are on the clock.
To pair up, I'm looking at my team and I want continuity here. I'm thinking of the movie that these guys would all work in together. So I'm trying to create something here. I'm thinking of myself as a producer. And since the second best James Bond is off the board, I'm going to take the best James Bond and go with Daniel Craig.
Wrong. It was Timothy Dalton.
Not even close.
I like that pick.
Okay.
I'm a George Lazenby gal.
Oh, God.
Who'd you pick again? Who?
I said, as far as
no, Ronan. Who'd you pick?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel
Craig. All right. Yeah.
And I'm a fan of all of his James Bond movies, but Skyfall is by far the greatest James Bond movie. It's perfect in every way, and it's a brilliant movie with a brilliant villain. I could watch that movie once a month, sort of like I watch Shallow Hal once a month.
That is the best Craig movie, I think, too. Skyfall.
And if you haven't seen The Power of One with Daniel Craig, it is a very difficult watch, but it's an amazing film about apartheid.
Defiance is good too. I like that movie.
Before we get away from Stallone, what about in terms of what qualifies as an action hero? Would like Stallone adjacent stars? So if like I wanted to pick like Estelle Getty as my pick because she was in Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, would she count as an action hero?
Yeah,
she in 3 action films that IMDb would classify as
okay,
action.
I'll check that during the
You
show.
might want to save that for your honorable mention if she qualifies.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm going to go no.
Well, Lacee, that takes Estelle Getty off the board for you, but you are up with your next pick.
Just know that she's in play.
Yes. It's anybody's game now with Estelle Getty in the mix. Yes.
Right. Okay, so my next pick. He has been a vampire, an astronaut, cowboy, a Navy SEAL. He has fought an alien, a predator, and a Terminator. I'm going with Bill Paxton.
Bill
Very
Paxton.
nice.
Twister,
Nice.
U-571, Tombstone, Haywire, Edge of Tomorrow. So many picks. So many.
Game over, man.
That's a
Yeah.
great pick. I didn't even consider
Game over.
Paxton. Mhm.
Bill
Greasy
Paxton.
pork sandwich served up in a dirty ashtray for you, Kyle.
Well, guys, I am now on the clock with back-to-back picks. I'm just going to make this real easy because my picks are going to be kind of tied in together in a way. With my second pick and the last pick of the second round, I am taking Jackie Chan.
Damn it.
So that ends the second round, Kevin. You want to give us a review?
Well, no, you got to tell us what Jackie Chan and don't
Jackie
that
Chan,
real quick there.
the man who brought a whole new film genre to America, the man who set the precedent for doing his own stunts, one of the greatest martial artists in history, and just absolutely beloved everywhere, and just fantastic. He can do action, he can do comedy, number of genres, but when it comes at the end of the day, one of the most prolific martial artists of our time.
All right. Good stuff. All right. So round 2 goes. Gary Akers chose Sean Connery. I chose Sylvester Stallone. Steve Brown chose Daniel Craig. Lacey chose Bill Paxton. And Kyle chose Jackie Chan. Now we start the third round, and Kyle gets to choose again as we wrap around.
Well, I hinted with my last pick that this pick would be tied in with my last pick. My number 3 pick is Michelle Yeoh. I need time to get the ladies in there, and Jackie Chan is very responsible for getting Michelle Yeoh over into the United States.
Super cop.
One of the baddest women on the planet as far as martial arts skills, and a very evil empress as emperor as well, especially in the mirror universe.
How do you spell her last name? Is it
Yeoh?
Yeah.
Yeoh. Great.
And I got to give the ladies some love. So I think she is in ways she is the female version of Jackie Chan as far as bringing a different level of action for women, and now unofficially an Oscar winner as well. So.
What era are you choosing out of curiosity?
Oh, you got to go Super Cop era. Come on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
And for Jackie Chan, it's Rumble in the Bronx, Drunken Master, that era.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, good stuff.
That brings us back around to Miss Adderhold. You are on the clock.
Okay, it's a toss-up. I think I'm also going to head for one of the ladies here. I think I'm gonna go Zoe Saldana.
There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, the franchises alone with Star Trek, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avatar, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Losers is one of my favorites. I love her in that. Colombiana,
yeah.
So much. I mean, that woman can she takes all the names. Like she just she's amazing. There we go. And she was in a fun movie with Britney Spears and Anson Mount. Like, come on.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Brown.
What movie was that? You're not mentioning the movie.
Oh, Crossroads. It was the Britney Spears movie. It was not
I knew that. I just wanted you to say it.
Britney Spears is not eligible for the action movie draft.
Oh,
I did have Anson Mount sign my copy of Crossroads 3 weeks ago.
And there you go.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah.
It was a fun conversation. He was kind of like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah.
But obviously not what people normally ask him to sign.
The movie guy says Jackie too low on the draft. Lazenby and Getty still waiting.
Yes. That's right. Not for long. Not for long.
Yeah. Mr. Brown, Mr. Ronan, you've been wandering the countryside. Who is your third pick in the action movie draft?
I'm I don't think this is too obscure of a pick, but I'm after
trying to win this, right? I'm just
saying. I'm trying to put together a team of thespians as well as the genre. So I'm going to go
smart people. Do we?
I don't want to dumb this down for the audience, so I figure there's probably some British people watching, but I'm going to go with Denzel Washington.
Oh, he was on my list, dude.
The Equalizer.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I love The Equalizer. All the movies I actually enjoyed, but I'm thinking, Man on Fire, Deja Vu, that kind of time period with him. He's at the point where I'll see anything he does. So
Ricochet is a
I
very
love Ricochet.
Yeah, Ricochet.
like
so good.
Cool Denzel. Yeah,
so good.
Right on.
And of course, Training Day. I don't know if that's technically action, more crime, but
I think it falls under that category. But
yeah,
Mr. Reitzel, you are on the clock.
I can't believe that this guy is still undrafted. And this guy not only is one of the ultimate action heroes of all time, but this guy has so many memes, so many websites, and has scared so many people for so long until finally he made it to heaven last year and he didn't have to ask to go in. He walked right in, and that is Chuck Norris.
Kick down the door.
That was this year, actually, right?
Yeah, that was this year.
Yeah.
A few months ago.
Chuck Norris, God, 80s action canon, whatever. He's just was all over the place, and had a long-running TV series called Walker Talk Texas Ranger as well.
That's right.
Fought Bruce Lee. Just saying.
Lost.
Yes, but he fought Bruce Lee. Come on, Chuck Norris.
I feel like Kevin's putting together his own Expendables.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he did appear in Expendables.
Is Randy Couture on your list?
But Chuck Norris, man, and think of him just like the picture that Kyle showed up there, right around Invasion USA. I mean, he was rocking the denim, the little mini Uzis.
Horrible.
And that movie is so fun, and we recently covered it last year for our Canon Films Couch Potato Theater retrospective. Chuck Norris is my boy.
Those are some fantastic mom jeans he's sporting right there. I tell you what.
Bruce Lee was in the Chuck Norris Super System Karate Manual, according to Desk of JMH.
Nice.
So, Gary, you are back up to close out the third round.
Yes.
Wait, hold on, Gary. You had Sean Connery. Who'd you have after that?
First was Tom Cruise.
Then Sean Connery.
Did you? And we're on your third pick right now, right?
Yes, we are.
Yes. We're closing out the third round.
Yes. True to my RetroDoc handle that I use on Type 40 and the Spacebook, I'm going slightly retro with this pick. Probably one of my most loved action stars when I was young. Action comedy stars, noted for always moving pretty fast in whatever he did. I'm going for Burt Reynolds.
Nice.
Ooh.
Wow.
Does he count at this juncture?
Smokey the Bandit action movie on IMDb. Cannonball Run films.
Sharky's Machine,
a great action movie. Then his early 70s stuff, like White Lightning and Gator, all those kind of Southern-esque action movie. Deliverance
was the greatest.
There you go. So, and I loved him. I mean, I kind of almost enjoyed him more in his comedies than his action, because I thought he did both really, really well. So, and he was the first one as I was growing up. I loved Kurt Russell, but I also loved Burt, when I was a kid. He was seemed like he was having fun sailing through life.
Don't forget that very, very timely action movie called Striptease.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So wait, which movie, which Burt Reynolds character are you choosing from? Out of curiosity,
I would say probably the Bandit.
Okay, that's good.
You know, I mean, that's the
charisma in that film is just off.
That's iconic. I mean, that is just. I mean, you talk about memes. How many Smoking the Bandit memes are there out there?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, and the way that he could break the fourth wall, like he's just driving along, he looks at the camera, smiles, and then just keeps driving. I mean, he's one of the only few people who get away with that because he's bringing the audience in on everything. So,
right on.
Well, the movie guy says that there's some surprising names still on the board. I agree. We've had some interesting picks. Kevin, we are through 3 rounds. Who was taken in round 3?
All right, round 3. Gary just chose Burt Reynolds. I chose Chuck Norris. Steve chose Denzel Washington. Lacey chose Zoe Saldana. Kyle, you chose Michelle Yeoh.
Okay, so we are on to round 4, and guess what, Gary, you're kicking things off in round 4.
Yes. Okay. So I've always thought, even when I first heard about this draft, that round 4 and round 5 is when the little beads of sweat would start to kind of appear as all of the picks get going. It's like, yes, what's my B and C list? But no, this is somebody who was still on my top 6. Kind of more kind of kicking up from the 70s of Burt Reynolds into the 80s. For this guy, I think I picked this not as, like number 1 top, but anything I always see him in, I always like, and he is in at least 3 action movies, 3 good ones. So I'm actually going for Tom Selleck.
Oh,
we got Quigley Down Under. Runaway, one of the great underrated 80s movies. There's another action movie called Lassiter, where he's kind of a jewel thief. That's qualified as an action movie. Yep. So, and anything I see him in of any genre, I love. And I'm just lucky that the action movies he's been in have been, again, with Quigley, that's iconic. I mean, that's just amazing. Yeah. So
that's my favorite film of his.
Yeah, so anybody who could go toe to toe with Alan Rickman, is a worthy contender. So
he was not on my list, but good choice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Reitzel, you are on the clock.
Oh, this is a tough one. Man. I think that'll wait for my last pick or honorable mention. I'm going to go with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm a big fan of his 80s films and early 90s. And I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite Van Damme film, which is Double Impact, where he plays brothers. Oh, yeah. And he does it so well. His acting kicked up a notch there as well. Obviously Bloodsport is probably his most famous one, the one that made him a legend, of course. But he did some really Time Cop. He was great in that as well. So if I'm picking, I'm going to go with, maybe Bloodsport era, maybe, or as I said, maybe Double Impact, because he did a really good job with that one. So that's my pick.
Wait, Kevin, the movie guy chimed in. Van Damme peaked at Breakin'.
Hey, this isn't the movie draft for best dancers, okay?
I thought Jean-Claude Damme was better in Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, he was much more electric. But Mr. Ronan, you are on the clock.
Only got a couple more picks here. There's so many out there. I feel like Gary has done like 2 or 3 honorable mentions already. And again, I think Kevin's holding strong with his Expendables team. I feel like I need some youth. I really wanted to put a girl in this spot. And so you can probably expect that I'll have a female action hero at number 5. But I feel like I need some of the younger current guys. So I'm going to go with, sorry, Kyle, Michael B. Jordan.
Good pick.
Okay, dang it. Okay.
Dang it.
But I get Kurt Russell, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Michael B. Jordan. I like
Mhm.
that. You want to go over some of his films and pick up?
No. Yeah. No. He's got a great presence in everything. I really liked him in the Black Panther. Sinners was a tremendous, that's technically action horror.
Chronicle.
What was the one? Yeah, I can't think of the other.
Creed.
The Creed films.
Yeah.
Chronicle.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the list goes kind of on and on, but I like the young man. I like his style. I like the swagger. And he definitely seems to have some acting chops to him. So yeah, I think it's just a nice fit on my team.
And he's the new Clancy pick, right? He's the new Clancy.
He's also the new Tubbs
without remorse, right?
Yeah.
The new Tom Clancy.
And Kevin, I hate to do this to you, but his twin brothers beat out your twin brothers.
No, because one doesn't teach yoga. So sorry.
Next up, Miss Adderhold.
Okay, so oh gosh, this is getting down to the wire. All right. All right, so forget about the MCU and the Fantastic Four, Push, Losers, Red One, Ghosted, The Gray Man, Sunshine, Chris Evans, Captain America. I'm going Chris Evans.
Push, underrated film.
Yeah. So what is there one in particular that's really going to stand out for
Talk
you?
him up, Lacey. Come on.
I mean, I gotta say Losers, man. Like the Losers, I really do.
Great movie.
I love that movie. I mean, Captain America, come on. He's always going to be Cap to everybody. But his I don't think he has I don't think his action chops have really wavered. All like from beginning to end. Right now he's doing all these fun. I think that Ghosted was comedy and action. I think that Gray Man was. I mean, come on.
The movie guy says the Losers for sure. Is that Alex?
Yeah.
Nice, Alex.
Thanks.
Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you checking us out.
So I guess that puts me on the clock to close out round 4. Kevin, I'm going to do this to you. I have to take somebody from your Expendables team because I consider him the current modern day action movie king, and that is Jason Statham.
He was on my short list. Good call.
I mean, come on. We're talking Italian Job. We're talking Transporter. Come on, Transporter, Expendables. This guy has been the hardest working action movie star. And he is like Liam Neeson. He knows his role in action movies. He knows what people want to see. He just puts out fun movie after fun movie after fun movie, and he just has the extra coolness factor of it. I mean, he was Handsome Rob in The Italian Job. Come on, guys. But I truly do believe he might be the current king of action film.
That's good. I like
so.
that.
Jason Statham to close out round 4. Kevin, you want to summarize up round 4 for us?
Yes, sir. All right. So round 4 here. We started with Gary chose Tom Selleck. I chose Jean-Claude Van Damme. Steve chose Michael B. Jordan. Lacey chose Chris Evans. Kyle chose Jason Statham.
So that
everybody okay with these picks? Not gonna
no challenges as of yet.
Challenge anything?
This is your last round to challenge. After you cannot challenge an honorable mention or the director, but
well, you can challenge a director if the director hasn't done any action films. So yeah, you can do that.
So
we've all been playing too nice. There haven't been any challenges.
Well, because they've been good picks, but this is a debate because there's an emotional pick for me, but there's also a guy who I very much believe he is also one of the top modern action stars, and I feel like I need a little more muscle on my team. In fact, I need a little godly muscle. I am selecting Chris Hemsworth.
His Extraction films are just amazing.
Extraction is I mean, as much as I love Thor, those Extraction films cemented him as a massive action movie star. They are amazing. I can't wait for the next one to come out.
By the way, real quick to the panel, I just want to mention that I'm looking for a new co-founder of the Fandom Podcast Network because that was going to be my next pick. So.
Yeah, remember who controls all the technical. Who can make you sound like Alvin the Chipmunk?
All right. Why are you choosing Chris Hemsworth?
I mean, we're talking Thor. We're talking Extraction. And he can do comedy. I mean, the Ghostbusters all-female cast, he was absolutely hilarious in that. But I mean, those Extraction films were just action from the get-go.
All right, I think Kyle should be disqualified for citing Ghostbusters 2016 in anything.
No. I love that movie so much. Oh my goodness. Red Dawn, the remake of Red Dawn.
Yeah. And if you even want to go real life, his National Geographic series that he did, Facing Fears and Challenges.
Now he should be disqualified, Gary. Yes.
There you go. Bye-bye, Kyle.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Commissioner puts his foot down. So Chris Hemsworth rounds out my top at my 5 picks.
Dang it. Oh, it's my turn. It's my turn. Oh, no.
You are up, Miss Adderhold. Queen of Movie Poo. You better bring it.
Tough, man. This is tough.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this real quick, Kyle, before she goes. You have Harrison Ford. No, I do. Sorry. You have Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh, Jason Statham, and Chris Hemsworth. Okay. Letting other people know what we have so far. Lacey, you're going in your 5th pick here. You have Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Zoe Saldana, and Chris Evans.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's number 5?
Okay. I think I'm going to go younger this time. Well, I think I'm going to go middle of the boat here. Let's see. Okay. My next guy has solid action chops in the fisticuffs arena. I'm going to go with Josh Hartnett. Bunraku, 30 Days of Night, Black Hawk, Sin City, Lucky Never Slevin, Halloween 3, H2O, Pearl Harbor, Fighter
Are
Flight.
you going after action heroes or movie crushes?
I mean, actually, pretty much everybody I've picked is really hot, huh? So, but that's not, well, I mean, no, but Josh Hartnett, if you haven't seen the movie Bunraku, where he plays a cowboy without a gun in a land with, it's just this. There's a trampoline fight, y'all. There's a trampoline fight. And it's amazing. And he recently with Trap and Fight or Flight, like he is not slowing down.
Is that 1 T or 2 T's for Hartnett?
2, I think.
Okay.
3 total. 2. 3 total.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just not in a row.
Correct.
3 T's total? What? Oh, Hartnett.
Broken up.
Okay.
Broken up.
3 T's total. Gotcha. Okay. Josh Hartnett is your pick. All right.
Yep. Pearl Harbor.
Yep.
Had a war movie. 2 war movies. Black Hawk Down.
Mr. Brown, you are on the clock.
I like Lacey's pick. That's I'm a fan of Josh Hartnett. I think he's very underrated.
30 Days of Night.
And I still to this day say no offense to Hayden Christensen, but Josh Hartnett should have been the young Anakin Skywalker.
Ooh.
I think he would have nailed that. Yeah.
Wow.
This is going way back when they were casting that.
Yeah.
I think he would have been the pick, but that's a whole separate thing. But good pick, Lacey. I like it. I need to get some estrogen on my team. I'm going with the gal from Hunger Games, that Jenny Lawrence.
Well,
We're talking about crushes, right?
Yeah. There you go.
All right, Jennifer Lawrence.
Lawrence.
She's got some good stuff other than the Hunger Games too. I mean, she's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't base it just on that.
Wasn't she the self-proclaimed first action star? Didn't she say that she was the first female action star?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember. I know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Like she has so many fun interviews where she's really sarcastic. Like when she met Barack Obama and he said something about making her weight, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you're a real asshole." And he was like, and then she was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean it." Yeah, yeah.
She's fun in interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mr. Reisel, you are up.
All righty. Hold on. We had Alex say no swordfish.
Not swordfish. Yeah.
Not swordfish. There you go. All right. I already put in my my pick here because I didn't think anyone was going to mention it, and I have to mention this guy. Famous for double gunning it, 2 guns in each hand. Maybe it had a dove behind him a few times.
Mm-hmm.
In some of the greatest action movies from Hong Kong ever, crossed over to the U.S. My pick is Chow Yun-fat.
Great pick. Great pick.
Love me some Chow. And I could go Killer, Hard Boiled, Better Tomorrow, all kinds. But think of him in Hard Boiled, especially during that end scene when they're in the hospital and there's like an uncut like Scorsese shot that goes down alley. It goes down corridors, down elevators, and he and his buddy are just blasting people left and right. He's trying to save a baby at the same time. Wonderfully done. Chow Yun-fat is my 5th pick.
Bulletproof Monk, man.
That's a good one.
Okay, so to
Replacement Killers too.
Round out the final round of the action movie draft as far as the top 5 picks. Gary, you are up.
Wow, this is interesting because I actually honestly thought that all of my picks, reserve and main, would have already been taken by now. So I'm now trying to figure out like what should be this is my 5th one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to go. I'm looking at my list and I see, well, okay, I kind of have like every decade from the 60s forward represented. And I want to go, I'm not going to go young because actually a young person didn't occur to me. No, only because I like the more seasoned one, the one you could depend on in a crisis, not.
I did say you were representing the House of Old School, so
yes, yeah, and proud of it. Let's say proud of it. I'm actually going to go. This is kind of an unconventional one, but again, somebody who, whenever he does action, I always like really. I think he's very magnetic, and he's been in some really, really strong action movies of every genre: action, sci-fi, thrillers. I'm going for Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
Everything from, of course, the Men in Black movies to the Fugitive. I wouldn't want him chasing me. I wouldn't hide in any.
Because you'd be hiding in one of the outhouses.
I hide in every hen house, outhouse, whatever. I'd be hiding in all this. Volcano. Good action movie. We got. I'm not going to name the superhero movie he was in because I wouldn't want to get disqualified. But that wasn't. That was kind of an unfortunate choice, but he was kind of fun in Batman Forever. Double Jeopardy around the same
Batman
era.
Forever rules. Nice try.
Yeah, okay.
It's all about the Nicole Kidman of it all.
So, yes, Nicole. Yes, she's the saving grace of that film. So yeah, a lot around the same period, like from like 93, 94 to 2000, that era when he was in a lot of, a lot of really, really enjoyable actioners. So I'm going for Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, and he was also in the first Captain America movie.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So.
And he's an astronaut.
So what movie do you want us to think of when
I would say The Fugitive.
Space Cowboys.
I do love Space Cowboys.
I love Space Cowboys.
But that's more of an ensemble. I mean, he's the kind of like driving force, I think, in The Fugitive, even more than Harrison Ford. So I'm going for that.
So Kyle, I had a question. When we get to I'll mention everyone's pick because we all picked 5. For the honorable mention, are we going to start with Gary and go up, or are we going to go?
Yeah, we're going to start with Gary. We're just going to keep snaking it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Were there any special rules?
Because then that would Okay, would give you first pick for the action movie director, then, right?
The director.
Yeah. Okay. Gary gets first pick in the honorable mention. So we are at the point. Kevin, why don't you read down the official teams?
All right, here we go. Team 1, Kyle's pick, number 1. He picks Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh, Jason Statham, Chris Hemsworth. Lacey at number 2 picked Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Zoe Saldana, Chris Evans, Josh Hartnett. Steve Brown at number 3 picks Keanu Reeves, Daniel Craig, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, and Jennifer Lawrence. Kevin at number 4 picked Harrison Ford, Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chow Yun-Fat. Gary Akers at number 5 picks Tom Cruise, Sean Connery, Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, and Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, so we are now into the honorable mention. Yeah. And just a reminder, for the honorable mention category, there is no time frame. You can select from any time period. And with that, Gary, you are kicking off the honorable mention round.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, I just realized that I don't have a female on my team, but
Mae West.
I was actually thinking about Pam Anderson, since you mentioned barbed wire earlier. But I actually think, you know what? You can never have enough Bonds. I'm going for Timothy Dalton.
Yes.
Not only for the 2 Bonds, but we got Flash Gordon, got the Rocketeer.
Yes.
You know, I think that he's License to Kill, his last Bond movie is one of my favorites.
It is. So, yeah.
Yeah. I love License to Kill.
Yeah.
So
he's my honorable mention.
Mr. Reitzel, who are you giving the honor to?
Okay. So I was going back and forth, and then I say around round 3, I made a decision if this person was going to make it to either number 5, because it's going between number 5 or this person being an honorable mention. And I wanted to, before I go on, I wanted to address certain comment here by the movie guy. Alex says Kevin loses his Alien card for not picking Sigourney Weaver, and his Highlander card for not picking Christopher Lambert.
And your Underworld card, your movie wife card for not picking Kate Beckinsale.
Trust me, she was on the list too.
The divorce is final now.
But when it comes to action heroes, when you look at the action hero ladies, there's one that's usually in the top 3, and that one, of course, is Sigourney Weaver.
Oh,
she's been in 3 Alien films.
Ghostbusters.
What's that? Yeah, in Ghostbusters. Yeah. And
back to the Ghostbusters.
I want you to. When it comes to my Sigourney Weaver pick, think of her in Aliens when she goes to war with the aliens, and she's so badass. And I am a huge defender of Alien 4 Resurrection. She gets cloned, she kicks some more ass, and it's in a different timeline, in my opinion. And I like that movie. Alien 3 doesn't exist.
Okay.
Sigourney Weaver is my honorable mention.
Sweet.
All right, who is next? It is Steve Brown.
Well, our viewers are probably screaming at the TV and the computer screens because we've left off so many people. I think this draft could have went on. We could have each drafted 20. We've left off Lawrence Fishburne, Samuel L. Jackson, Matthew McConaughey, Bruce Willis, for God's sakes. I had Idris Elba very high on my list. Lucy Liu as far as females go, but Tom Hardy, one of my favorites. But my fiance Kristen would absolutely kill me if she ends up watching this, which she's just getting home from work now, if I didn't put her favorite action hero and her biggest crush of all time on this list as
Charles
my honorable
Bronson?
mention, Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. I love it.
Roadhouse,
Happy life.
Red Dawn, The Outsiders. I mean, the list goes on and on for Patrick Swayze, and my fiance would absolutely kill me if I didn't have him on my list. So that's my honorable mention.
Yeah, Steve, I know that we've just met. This is the first time that we're streaming together, but I have to ask, since your fiance, that's your favorite guy, have you two ever recreated that whole running and leaping into the arms like on Dirty Dancing? Have you done
We've went through 3 coffee tables, Gary.
Okay.
All at once, or
coming in hot
over the years?
IKEA sees us coming. They're like, "Oh, there they go again."
Okay, the movie guy. Alex says Roadhouse for the win.
Steve, are we taking Dalton? Is Dalton from Roadhouse your Patrick Swayze?
If I'm going with Patrick Swayze, I'm going with Red Dawn. Personally, but yeah, why not?
I like that. That's good.
Okay, so Lacee, it is your honorable mention time.
Okay, my honorable mention has already got some good stuff under his belt, and I think he's going to be. We talked about Bruce a minute ago. My pick is he's got that wit, and he's got the physical chops. He's a little bit of an everyman. I'm gonna go Dylan O'Brien.
Oh, okay. Maze Runner,
American Assassin, Bumblebee, Love and Monsters, Deepwater Horizon, Send Help. I mean, he started out on Teen Wolf, and he's got that sarcasm. It really does feel like he has that you can't replace Bruce Willis. Like, they always say like the next so-and-so, the next so-and-so. He just has that everyman quality that Bruce Willis has, and I think that he's going to continue as a rising star, and I think he's
American Assassin is the one I think is. That's where he was like, okay.
Didn't he sing the song Peaches? Isn't he responsible for the song Peaches?
I don't
know what that is.
You guys clearly don't watch the greatest television show of all time, Curb Your Enthusiasm. He guest starred as himself. Guest starred as himself, and they went to see him perform that song Peaches.
Okay.
They put earplugs in.
Oh no.
Okay, so that brings me up with my honorable mention. I've thought long and hard about this. There's a few names out there, but the great thing about the honorable mention, this is a point where you just take somebody who you truly love, somebody who maybe doesn't get recognized as much as they should. And I'm going to take somebody who I have been a fan of for a very long time and is an expert martial artist. He has done amazing work on television. He's done amazing work in movies. And he can get me a few chefs to cook my team up a meal after we kick all your butts. I'm selecting Mark Dacascos with my honorable mention.
I love it. Is that MAC, right?
Yeah.
Mark, M-A-R-C.
Yeah. Only the Strong was in the last John Wick film. So many other roles in movies where he's played both the good guy and the bad guy. I know television isn't a part.
John Wick 3 too.
Yeah. And I know television isn't a part of this, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention the Crow Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
So there is one name that I'm going to throw out in the Legends category and that is Shut Your Mouth, because Richard Roundtree, a Shaft, I got to give him at least a shout out in this. You defined a whole era and style of movie. And so, yeah, I just got to make sure I give some Richard Roundtree love out there.
Okay. Very good.
So, but you're picking Mark Dacascos.
Yes, but Mark Dacascos is my pick. Yes.
Okay.
He can give me some iron. He can give me some Iron Chef for my team. So, they'll be getting the right meals and things like that. So
I'm truly shocked that we made it through 30 people and nobody got Will Smith, Bruce Willis, or Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about Nicolas Cage and Bruce Willis, of course. Brandon Lee was also as an honorable mention, possibly.
I'm surprised that he did Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee as well. The dad. The dad's not too bad either.
I had Jet Li, Bruce Willis, Bruce Lee, Mel Gibson, Liam Neeson, Dolph Lundgren, Dwayne Johnson, and Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Yeah.
Could be your directors though. Could be
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Let's shout out some love here from the movie guy. Alex says Bruce Willis, Danny Trejo, Sam Elliott, Linda Hamilton, Chadwick Boseman, Alan Rickman, Val Kilmer, Jet Li, Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, Cameron Diaz, all left on the table.
Jennifer Gardner, I got to put on that list.
Viggo
we could have had teams of 20. Yeah.
Angelina Jolie too, you know. So yeah, definitely.
Charlize Theron. Oh,
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Charlize. Yeah. Good stuff
So,
there.
We are now at the point we are going to select our coach, our director. Who is?
Do we want to review all of our picks real quick?
Yeah. Go through the honorable mention round.
Okay, so take note because we're going to be using this for later in our ultimate vote and battle off here. Kyle, you are the number one pick. You picked Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh, Jason Statham, Chris Hemsworth, and your honorable mention with Mark Dacascos. Lacey, you picked at number 2, Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Zoe Saldana, Chris Evans, Josh Hartnett. Your honorable mention was Dylan O'Brien. Steve, you picked at number 3, Keanu Reeves, Daniel Craig, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, Jennifer Lawrence. Your honorable mention was Patrick Swayze. Actually, that was your wife's, or your fiance. Your fiance.
At this point,
Kevin Reitzel. Kevin Reitzel picked number 4. I picked Harrison Ford, Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chow Yun-Fat. And my honorable mention was Sigourney Weaver. Gary, you picked number 5. You picked Tom Cruise, Sean Connery, Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, Tommy Lee Jones, and Timothy Dalton was your honorable mention.
Okay. Well, our teams need a coach. We got somebody who's got to direct them into the right way of action here. So this final round is for your action movie directors here, guys.
Think of it this way. You have all of these actors in their prime, and this one director is directing them all in their own film, their own ultimate action film. Think of it like that.
Yeah.
Wow,
So,
okay.
Think of it that way, guys. And as it kicks off, the snake draft continues. I will be selecting my coach director, and there's only one man for the job. I select Tony Scott.
Damn you!
Oh, you bastard!
Okay.
Okay, I hate you more than Steve right now.
You're about to hate me more.
That was my pick.
The man has defined so many different styles of action movies. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm taking him over Ridley.
I would debate Tony. I love Tony Scott. I love more Tony Scott films than I do Ridley Scott films.
I mean, we're talking Crimson Tide, True Romance, Man on Fire, Top Gun, Unstoppable, Deja Vu, and the list goes on and on and on. Days of Thunder.
Rest in peace, Tony Scott.
Kyle, did you forget that I have Denzel on my team? He kind of goes with him.
I know. I was wondering if you're targeting him, Steve.
Yeah. So I am selecting Tony Scott. I've just screwed everybody else up in the draft. But Lacey, you're up to pick your action movie director.
I'm going with Stahelski.
With who?
Stahelski. Stahelski. Yeah, he did all the Wick films.
Oh,
during currently filming the new Highlander.
Yeah, the new Highlander. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin's feeling some pain right now.
I just said you're gonna hate me more. I mean, it was between him and I had a couple other options, but I didn't know where I was gonna be. If you were before me, I knew you were gonna take it, but I did have a backup. But
how did you know I was gonna take it?
Because we lost Keanu Reeves
and John Wick, and you're suit up for Wick, so it's kind of
Kevin is sending the virus emails as we speak.
Oh, good pick, Lacey. Good pick.
Comic Ronin.
And honestly, sorry.
Go ahead, Lacey. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think Chad Stahelski, he's really good at using found props. He likes cars. He likes animals. He likes rain. He likes hand to hand. He likes weapons. He goes across across the board.
And he likes dogs.
Right. And so when you think about the whole of my group, right, with Kurt Russell and Paxton, you got a couple of elder statesmen who are like the everyman. You've got Zoe Saldana, who's just the femme fatale who comes in and just kicks ass. Chris Evans, Josh Hartnett maybe are a little bit more of the, the younger, kind of a little bit more spry, and then Dylan O'Brien, who's like this new. He's got some martial arts training. He's got some, so I think that he has something for each one of those actors.
Gotcha. Cool.
Wow.
Okay, Mr. Brown, Mr. Comic Ronin, who is your director?
Well, since Kyle took Tony Scott, and I actually do prefer his brother's films, but Tony fits what we're doing, I think, better. So if he made it this far to me, I thought I'm going to go with my favorite film director and filmmaker, and I love everything he's done. And I think with this cast of action heroes that also really can act, I'm going to go with Christopher Nolan.
Which means everything's going to be filmed in IMAX.
And that's perfect.
That's right.
I mean, Inception. You think of Inception, one of my favorite movies. I'm rewatching Tenet, which has Denzel Washington's son, which we need to see more of. The Dark Knight. I mean, think of the sound effects, the grandiose. You got Dunkirk. You got The Prestige, great movie. The list goes on and on. He's definitely done action. Memento's kind of an action flick. And we got The Odyssey coming out. So Christopher Nolan with this group of people, it's a home run.
I think I would like Christopher Nolan's movies more if I could actually see what was happening because they're so dark.
I like dark.
No, it's all good. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But
Mr. Reitzel, you've been throwing a couple curveballs in this round.
Screw you guys.
Where are we
Kevin's going with Woody Allen.
Yeah.
I think Estelle Getty had some directing chops.
Why don't you just come up here to Santa Barbara and kick me right in the nuts, Gary? Come on. Jeez.
He's not that far away.
Man. Okay. There's some good choices here. I don't want to say them right now because I don't want to spoil it for people coming up, but I'll mention the list once we get through it here of ones that we have not picked. But my third choice, but is definitely a good choice here. And I like birds. And I think this guy could direct everyone in a great film. I'm choosing John Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
My third pick.
Gary, you are rounding out. Who is your director / coach for your team?
Boy, none of my top 3 directors got picked. So I'm kind of like, which one of the 3 do I pick?
Alfred Hitchcock still's on the table.
Yes.
Kevin Costner still on the table.
I was going to. Now it's interesting because all of you are talking about in terms of a director that could handle everybody on our list, which is interesting. At first, I was going to go with Christopher McQuarrie, who's done almost all the Mission Impossible ones. He did Jack Reacher and everything, and but I kind of have that represented in Tom Cruise. So actually, I'm going to go with a director who's done a sentimental favorite on my part. He's done a variety of genres over the course of several decades. Produced iconic work, and even in movies that aren't qualified as action are some of my favorites. I'm going with Richard Donner.
Dick Donner, nice.
Who directed the original Superman, The Lethal Weapons, Maverick.
Goonies.
Goonies, though, is not listed as an action movie on IMDb, though, oddly. Neither is Raiders, which boggles my mind.
You might have missed your pick because Alex threw in Hal Needham.
Hal Needham. Okay, if I were to push now, I'd like to see this. All right, movie guy. If I were to do like a Cannonball Run type movie where the different cars were driven by Sean Connery, Tom Cruise, Burt Reynolds, and everybody, absolutely.
Wait a minute. Gary just revealed he's just selected the cast for the next Cannonball Run film.
Yes, there you go.
Well, you know, it would have seemed
With
obvious.
Scarlett Johansson.
I've got deeds, not words, right here. Mr. Ace Hunter signed picture right here.
Oh, there you go.
He was on my list, but yeah, I didn't.
Superman. I still to this day believe that. I mean, for me, the original Superman movie is still the best superhero movie ever made.
Yes.
So, I'm unrepentant. I believe that. So, you know, and of course the Lethal Weapons, you know, so you have all these stars. He can do comedy, he can do fantasy, he can do hard action, he can do westerns, superheroes, whatever. So whatever the script for this ultimate action movie, Maverick, whatever the script for this ultimate action movie may be, I have no doubt that Richard Donner could handle it with style.
Good pick.
I have a framed piece of Christopher Reeve's cape.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's my very favorite.
Awesome.
It's my favorite superhero movie. Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
Is there a certain movie you want to target? Like, you know,
I would. I think in terms of, as much as my heart would go out to the original Superman, in terms of kind of a representative of somebody who can mix genres, action, comedy, I would probably go with the original Lethal Weapon. The first
great movie.
Yeah. I did want to mention, at least on my short list, and it might have been on others as well, regarding other directors that were in the running. Had James Cameron, Steven Spielberg, John McTiernan, Paul Verhoeven, Michael Bay, Ridley Scott, Walter Hill, Michael Mann, Antoine Fuqua, Catherine Bigelow, Luc Besson, and George Miller.
I've got one for you, Kevin. Gareth Evans, the director of the Raid films.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
I had Jan de Bont on my short list too.
Yeah.
Michael Mann was real high on my list.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Manhunter. Great.
Heat, Manhunter, Heat 2.
Okay, Kevin, run down the directors for us.
All right, so well, I might as well list everyone's picks again, because right now, next segment, we're going to be each of us are going to vote on the winner and whose team can beat up other person's teams. Okay. So, Kyle, you went number 1 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh, Jason Statham, Chris Hemsworth. Honorable mention was Mark Dacascos. And your director was Tony Scott. Lacey, you picked number 2. Your choices were Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Zoe Saldana, Chris Evans, Josh Hartnett. Honorable mention was Dylan O'Brien, and your action movie director was Chad Stahelski. Steve, you picked number 3, Keanu Reeves, Daniel Craig, Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, Jennifer Lawrence, and your honorable mention was Patrick Swayze, with your action movie director, Christopher Nolan. Me, Kevin, I picked number 4. My team is Harrison Ford, Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chow Yun-Fat, and my honorable mention was Sigourney Weaver. My action movie director chosen is John Woo. And Gary, at number 5, you picked Tom Cruise, Sean Connery, Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, Tommy Lee Jones. Your honorable mention was Timothy Dalton, and your action movie director was Richard Donner. All right, so for you guys are going to pick someone else's team as the ultimate action hero team. Please keep their honorable mentions and directors in mind as well. Who do you think is the winner and could beat up everyone else's team? Kyle?
So before we start the Rumble in the Jungle, guys, let's do this the right way. Of course, that doesn't work, but we got to add in. There we go. We've had all these action heroes taken. Who it is? You remember, you cannot vote for your own team.
Dang it! I like my team the best.
Should we go in opposite order this time, Kyle? Since we went you down.
Yeah, let's go opposite order.
We would let Gary choose here, and feel free, Gary, if you need me to reminder of whose team's what. I got it right.
No, I've been writing everybody's list down as we have all gone along.
Okay, cool. Feel free to play it up a little bit, and tease us. Have a little fun with it.
I would. Okay. I'm looking at. I'm trying to picture the movie that all of these people would be in.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right, because I mean they're going to all be in some ultimate action movie, all six of these people, and directed by our directors. And I think because of the different action styles of all of these people, I thought it's a good variety of different acting styles, and actually mixed in with just solid actors who are like good actors, whether or not they're in an action film or not, that could kind of ground the whole thing. Get the muscle out front to kind of, clear all the baddies and stuff. And then the thespians can come in and get their Oscar grab clips, at the end. I am going to go with Kevin.
Woo! All right.
Because I mean, you got Stallone there, you got Chuck Norris, you got Jean-Claude Van Damme, all different fighting styles. Then Harrison Ford, Sigourney Weaver can come in, kind of clean up on the acting front. And who your director was?
John Woo, and I have Chow Yun-fat.
John Woo, yeah. So you can have like a lot of slow-mo with some doves flying around. As like Harrison Ford and Sigourney Weaver come in at the end in slow-mo. Yeah, so there you go.
Love it. Can you write the script, please? I love it.
I'll forward it to you over the weekend.
Okay.
All right.
We have one vote for Kevin.
All right. So who's next? Is it me?
You are.
Yep.
Mr. Reisel.
All righty. Some really good picks here. Lacey, you had two picks that I was surprised about, but I felt dumb for not adding them to my list, and that is Bill Paxton and Zoe Saldana. Those are really good picks. Steve, yeah, Keanu Reeves there. That's good. Daniel Craig, Denzel, some good stuff there. I even like the honorable mention, Patrick Swayze. Gary, Tom Cruise was in my top of my list. Love that. Kyle, you have some bangers in there. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was in my short list. And I think Tony Scott was my first pick. There's some good choices here. I am going to vote for... I'm going to give it to my buddy Kyle, because Jackie Chan, I think, is really... I feel like Jackie Chan could actually be the leader of this movie directed by Tony Scott. I think he could be first one, shown, and then, meets up with his old friend Michelle Yeoh, and then we see like Jason Statham and Chris Hemsworth come in a little bit later, and then Arnold just kind of comes in and, right when we need him. And then Mark Dacascos is maybe hanging out, as well. So I give my vote to Kyle.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the love.
Can I just take a moment and commend Kevin for his ability to so quickly overcome his profound rage at Kyle for stealing some of his picks to actually vote for him. Bravo to you, sir.
My second pick overall would have been Keanu Reeves, so I'm still a little pissed at Steve, but yeah. Good pick.
Mr. Comic Ronin, Steve Brown, where are you?
Oh, am I up? A lot of fun, a lot of cool teams. I'd go see all these movies, I think. Lacey had some cool ones that I like with the Paxton and the Hartnett quite a bit. Gary went kind of retro, and I did have Burt Reynolds on my list. The guy was kind of the guy back in the day, and then his director also very solid. If you look back, I think we're all old enough to remember how big an action movie Lethal Weapon was. The first Lethal Weapon especially was just, that was crazy action. That it was Raiders of the Lost Ark, and then Lethal Weapon, and then a little bit later came Die Hard. And shout out to Bruce Willis. None of us picked him. I think if we all had picked a couple more people, we would have got there. But Kevin worked hard to get his like 7th expendable movie. I'm proud of it. Again, I always kind of think in the kind of the alternative and college radio and that kind of stuff. So that's why I put my team together like I did. And I think I probably got an Oscar winner. But if we're just dealing with action, and Kevin has said it a couple times, whose team's beating up whose team, I got to go with Kyle.
Kyle. All right.
Mhm.
There we go.
The director put him over the top.
Kyle leads with 2 votes over my 1. And by the way, for those of you watching, join the live chat. Let us know who your vote is. We'd like to share that on the show. So, all right.
Lacey, you are up.
I'm sorry. Who did you pick, Steve?
Kyle.
You pick me.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I want to I'm looking at the list as far as I love Steve's choices of actors, but I just can't get behind Christopher Nolan because I'd like to see the actors doing what they're doing. Kevin's list is, I mean, 4 out of the 6 of them were in The Expendables.
I feel like I'm getting a knock on that. What's wrong with
No,
that?
I'm just saying we've already seen that movie. Like, we've already seen that.
Corny.
It's a solid movie, but like, I mean, it's a solid
But
list.
John Woo's directing. Come on.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but he
saying.
did the worst Mission Impossible, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It didn't get good till J.J. Abrams got involved. Okay.
And I do. So I think I'm looking at Gary's list, and I think that out of all of the actors, like the directors is what's throwing me off, right? Because I don't see John Woo doing Expendables. I don't see Christopher Nolan doing this film. So I'm thinking I like Richard
Hold on.
Donner.
They're not doing an Expendables movie. He's
I
doing
know
a
that.
John
Don't
Woo
interrupt her. Don't
action
interrupt her
film.
while she's voting for me, Kevin. Don't interrupt her.
I'm just saying that I think that Richard Donner would do really well with the list of the actors that he's got. Tom Cruise, Sean Connery. I mean, Burt Reynolds, Tom Selleck, and Tommy Jones. The 3 of them have, I mean, can you see the 3 of them in a, I can't like that. I feel like Timothy, I think the whole crew of people is going to be like,
Just a reminder to you guys too. It is how badass the team is as well.
Yeah,
Right?
it's how
this
we're.
group of guys.
This was your idea, Lacey. You.
I'm
want
going
the
to
team
throw.
off villain.
I'm just about to throw a flag. I'm just about to throw a flag.
Hold on.
No,
Lacey, this was
Let
your
Gary
idea.
have his damn win. Damn
Hold on,
it.
wait. Lacey, this was your idea. Whose team would kick the other team's ass?
They're
Yeah.
jealous,
Okay.
Steve. They're jealous.
Just so you know, this is your idea.
Okay, so I think with,
Not necessarily an Expendables film.
No, I understand, but when you look at Gary's team, okay, if you break Gary's team down, you've got a detective, you've got a spy, you've got Tom Cruise and his car handling skills, you've got Sean Connery and his weapons. Timothy Dalton is all about doing all the.
He's got like 4 mustaches on that
right?
damn team.
There's 4, like
He wins the mustache.
actors on this.
The mustache throwdown. He's got that. There's no
Yeah, I'm
question.
thinking I'm going with Gary on this.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, I think that, and now I
Does that count? I think that should count.
there we go. No, but I think that this group of people together. See, if we didn't do a director, I might have a different choice. But
Did Estelle Getty have a mustache?
I'm pretty sure yes. Talked about it on Golden Girls all the time.
She used that thing where you ripped it off, though.
Yeah.
So I have Kevin, if
Thank
I am right
you.
on the total, I
Kyle,
have
can't hear you, buddy.
I said, if I am right on the total, I have 2 votes. You have 1 vote, and Gary has 1 vote.
Correct.
So it comes to me, and I am
Technically
looking
2 if you count Dan's vote.
at, well,
Who's Dan?
Kyle, get closer to your
The guy in the
mic.
chat.
Oh, the movie guy. Yeah,
yeah,
The movie guy.
that's Alex.
Yeah.
Alex.
Mm.
Sorry about that, Alex.
So
Tell you you ripped off Chuck Norris's mustache.
So I'm looking at these lists. I mean, everybody's got a very interesting dynamic to each of their teams. I mean, Kevin's got himself a little bit of Harrison Ford, Sylvester Stallone, Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chow Yun-Fat, John Woo. Great mix there.
Well, we know Kyle's not going to pick me because then he would definitely be tied with me and he wouldn't win. So
no, we just have to do the vote again, but with only between you and me. So the other three would have to decide. But Lacee, I mean Snake Plissken, Bill Paxton. I should have had him on my list with that too. Zoe Saldana is an awesome pick. Steve, I mean you got John Wick, you got James Bond. Denzel's a badass. Michael Jordan, Jennifer Lawrence. Don't ever give her a bow. And come on, Dalton from Roadhouse. Plus, you and I have similar feelings on Christopher Nolan as far as a director. Gary, you have the Mission Impossible team. I'm definitely going to say that with Cruise, Connery, Reynolds, Selleck, and Tommy Lee Jones. I can't win here because if I make one vote, it really is between Kevin and Steve's team for me. And if I vote one way, I'm voting for myself in a way. And if I vote another way, I'm forcing a tie, and then I'm putting it on you. And I think I have to be fair, and I'm a fair commissioner. I will set it up for a tiebreaker between me and Kevin. I will vote for Kevin's team.
Maybe we should have all voted anonymously instead of doing it.
So we have a tie. So which means it is to the remaining three members of our panel to break the tie between Kevin's team and my team.
Okay.
So who is it? Lacee then choose next, right?
Yeah, if we're going back down the other way, yeah. Okay. Arnold, Jackie, Michelle, Jason, Tony Scott.
Do you need me to list? For the listeners, for the listeners, let me. Gotcha, but this is for listeners. Okay. So Kyle has Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jackie Chan, Michelle Yeoh, Jason Statham, Chris Hemsworth. Honorable mention, Mark Dacascos, movie director Tony Scott. I have Harrison Ford, Sylvester Stallone, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chow Yun-Fat, Sigourney Weaver, and action movie director is John Woo.
So, okay, and technically Steve did vote for me, so his vote's already kind of registered here.
So I'm not gonna change my vote, and so I'm out of it. I'll stick with Kyle mainly, and I know this is a horrible take. Everybody's gonna hate me. I can't stand Chuck Norris, and I like the Tony Scott director, so that's why Kyle wins this, in my opinion.
Okay, so Lacee.
I really think that I'm going to go with Kyle because you have a better mix up of like you have some different styles and stuff. I think with Harrison Ford, Stallone, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme, those four actors are all very similar in the movie roles they chose, the way they fight, and the way I feel like there's kind of some, maybe not Harrison Ford so much, but Stallone, Norris, and Jean-Claude Van Damme are like muscle over.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I'm going to go with Kyle on that.
Well, we've gotten a winner before Gary gets his pick, but Gary, feel free to do your pick.
Yes,
Kyle
please,
is
Gary.
the winner.
Well, I'm doing this under protest since both of you tried to filibuster my only vote. I just want to put that out there for the record.
Okay.
I think your vote was locked in. We just had to clarify some minutia there.
Oh, okay. All right. Whatever. I'm voting on. Here's my criteria. If I went into a multiplex and both of your movies were playing, which movie would I go to first? That's how I'm voting on
I
this.
like that. That's cool.
Under that criteria, I will keep my vote for Kevin.
Hey, all right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Kyle wins with 4 total picks. Well done. Let's give him a hand. Come on.
I appreciate that I am acknowledged as the man who knows the action movie stars. But no, guys, this has been an absolute blast. You guys were all great and made this episode.
That was a lot of fun.
a ton of fun here. But we're going to wrap things up. We've kept everybody here too long as it is. This is Culture Clash here on the Fandom Podcast Network. If you are watching live on YouTube, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, scan that QR code up on your screen. 10 years worth of podcasts. That's what that QR code leads you to. 10 years worth of the Fandom Podcast Network. I am feeling really old right now, by the way. So, yeah. But please check it out. A lot of great stuff out there. And of course, you can find us all over the place on social media, whether it's Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Search for all the Fandom Podcast Network show pages on Facebook. Search for us on X, Instagram, Blue Sky, at FanPod Network. I'm just going to go down the list here, everybody. Where can people find you on social media? Kevin, kick things off with you.
You can find me on all the socials at Spartan_Phoenix. Kevin Reitzel on Facebook. That's where you can find me.
Thank you so much, Kenny. He was saying this was fun. We appreciate having you here for the show. Always a pleasure. Lacey, people can find you on Letterboxd. I know that.
Yes, and IRL, I'll be at Iron City Con tomorrow with Alex, the movie guy.
Yay!
Birmingham, Alabama. So if you
Alex, thanks for hanging out and checking out the show, dude. Appreciate you.
I hope my ears will be burning, Lacey, as you and Alex talk about my list.
Yeah, 2.5 hours drive both ways. We're going to be talking about
we're all getting criticized, is what they're saying. Gary, I know you spent a lot of time over with our good buddy Dan Hadley over on Type 40, talking all things Doctor Who and excitement. Where else can people find you on?
Yes, you've Thursdays there on Type 40, talking Doctor Who, and Saturdays on the Spacebook, talking everything else, physical media, Star Trek, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can find me on X at GaryA_retro and Gary Akers on Facebook. Can you record that and send it to me, Lacey? Because I'll listen to that during the week.
I think it's the mustaches. That's what it is.
There's even some nasty rumors Gary might be returning when we bring back Union Federation too, Kevin. I'm just saying.
True.
Steve, thank you so much for coming in. I know it was a little short notice, but having you last week with the Mando show and having you here for this, it was a great addition. Where can people find you plugging everything comics on the social networks?
Pretty much right there at comic_Ronin on Instagram. If it's all things comic community and pop culture, even music, travel, my dog, my cat. And I have to say one final thing. I will be going to bed tonight hearing in my ear Kevin saying, "It's not an expendable movie."
Turn that into a meme.
Yeah.
That should be the new intro to the show.
On my phone. I'm just gonna flip that little piece.
Well, if you liked what you heard here and want to support it, you can visit the Fandom Podcast Network TeePublic store. We have all the gear of the Fandom Podcast Network, from shirts to mugs to hats, pillows, all kinds of great stuff. Go to teepublic.com, search for the Fandom Podcast Network or your favorite show on the network, and you'll find the gear. We have a lot of fun with that, and we appreciate your support. A little bit of it does get kicked back to us, and we got to keep the lights on here around somehow, because the Tesseract, Kaijus, all that stuff. It's expensive, man. I'm just saying. But again, thank you, Joe, for joining us here on Culture Clash. It's been a blast to do this draft with everybody. It's great when we have fun episodes like this, and I can't think of a better crew to have this draft with.
Thank you, and thank you everyone in the chat for in there. Kenny as well.
Nice mustache, Steve.
James is there. Yeah, James is in
Magnum.
Magnum.
So what's the next draft going to be? Are we going to do like 80s TV shows?
We'll think about it.
What are we doing?
We'll think about it. We've done
feel
the
free
heroes.
Feel free to throw out some ideas.
We just did the heroes. Maybe we need to do the villains. You just need to. You could be feeling evil. You never know around
Best
here.
mustaches in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Gary's got it.
If anybody who's listening, if you would like to have a "It's Not an Expendables" T-shirt, post that on Facebook, and hopefully it'll be in stores by Easter.
Kyle, I think that we need to add that to the TeePublic store.
We need to add it to the hashtag
Expendables movie.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to add it to the hashtags. That's for sure. Guys, this has been a blast. We have done this thing. We have done this draft. As always, as we like to close out here, remember, respect each other, and most importantly, enjoy your fandom. We've done this thing. We are out.